anyone knew the truth of my life, they'd be shocked. Oh, a month ago is what you'd think, killing time between gigs and my podcast. But then something went down that changed things forever. I was keeping it buried until I met Fred Willard at our favorite diner. Fred's not the simple buffoon he plays so brilliantly. He knew something was amiss.
Why the longer face than usual, Fred?
What?
Your face is hanging in your soup.
I could trust you, right?
Come on, we Freds have a bond.
All right, listen to some of my messages.
You son of a bitch, not calling me back, you disrespectful fuck. Okay? With interest, you owe me $300,000 now. And if you so much as think of going to the feds or to the cops, tearing your limbs off and beating you to death with them will seem like a blowjob in limbo compared to what I will fucking do to you.
Huh? What's going on?
You know my book.
Yeah, nice breezy read. Though I didn't read the whole thing, I just skimmed to the stuff about me.
Well, I should have read the contract more closely. I had to pay for the book tour and all the staples that held it together. Those staples add up. My credit wasn't good, so I borrowed from this guy who hangs out at the comedy club. I didn't know he's in the mob. Interest is crazy.
My God, this is the crazy stuff you only hear about on podcast radio serials.
Oh no, it's him again.
I'll take that. Listen, you. I'm Fred Willard, renowned actor. And you gotta give Fred some time. He'll get some big gigs someday and pay you back. I mean, look at his track record. That might not be such a good idea. Don't look at the track record.
All right, listen to me, you fucking renowned actor. You're in this now, too. You'll both do my dirty work if you want to live.
Why don't we all just calm down? I can give you something to sell on eBay. Signed Best in Show DVD. It'll fetch you about $40.
Fred wasn't able to charm me out of my mess. I had to work to make my vin. I was meeting Marco at the hideout, the back of Dolly's strip club. There were all kinds of scary guys with names like Murder, Scar, Scab, and Marty.
Okay, you'll need a Glock, ski mask, some papers.
A gun? I don't know how to use it and what for. Scar, a guy named that because of the one going across his face, didn't like the idea of me having a gun either.
Why don't you watch a tutorial on YouTube, you hemorrhoid? Marco, I don't want this clown running with us. We go in the Chinese pool hall with Chachi. He'll panic and shoot in the air like get us all killed.
Chinese pool hall? What's going on?
The termites had the nerve to rob our big poker game. We lost 2 good men along with our till. Don't worry, Scar. We'll just have them man the back door in case of any stragglers come in the joint.
Now, come on. I don't like this.
I don't like this either. So this will be my first job and my obligation?
No. Second.
Second?
Yeah, you gotta dispose of Vinny Rossetti. We put him in the trunk of your car.
What? Where do I put him?
Hey, that's your headache. Fuck up and have him traced back to us. Your head will be more than one ache.
So I was instructed how we'd raid the Chinese pool hall. But first I had a corpse with a bullet in its head I had to deal with. So I called Fred back.
Hey, Fred, you shake those goons?
Oh no. As a matter of fact, I threw a dead body in my car I have to dispose of. Can I bury him in your yard? You have so much space there.
I don't think that's a good idea. My wife has the flowers arranged perfectly, spelling out my name. Plus, the neighbor's dog's always digging in there.
Okay, guess I'll figure this out on my own. Man.
Maybe don't throw it out. Use it for carpools or as an ironing board.
People People know me as the neurotic nebbish, but when your back's to the wall, you do what you gotta do and not fall apart. I had to get my life back. So me, Scar, Scab, Marty, Murderer, and Johnny Tank approached a speakeasy in Chinatown. No white face had ever seen the insides of Tang's pool hall and lived to talk about it. But I had an idea. My friend Jimmy O. Yang scored as the Chinese tech guy in Silicon Valley. I had him meet us by the joint.
Hey, Freddie, what's up, man? Where you want to eat? Wait, who are these guys?
It's a long story, but we need to go in the pool hall. We need you to talk to the door guy, maybe get him to let us in. Say something.
Wait, you think us all Chinese guys are connected? Or we have like a special word we all know and we say to each other? That's super racist, dude.
Hold your I have a dream speech. Just try to get the door open. But Jimmy owed me. We had a deal. Every time I bought a chick I was too old for, I brought her Jimmy's way. Nothing ever turned out from that, but still.
大佬，我同我啲朋友一齊入嚟玩玩得唔得？
喂，表弟，真係你啊！我好耐冇見喎，入嚟啊，入嚟啊！
Me and the goon stood to the side. Scar poked his gun in my ribs, a bit impatient. What's going on, Jimmy?
This is amazing. He's my cousin, and he's gonna let us in.
The door opened. The next thing Jimmy and his cousin saw was our ski masks on. The next thing they saw was the butt of Scar's gun to the back of the cousin's head, knocking him out.
What the fuck are you doing to my cousin?
Scar then did the same thing to Jimmy. What the fuck you doing to my friend Jimmy?
You'll be safer staying here.
So he rushed down the steps, guns out.
Put your hands up where we can see him, and don't scream any of that I don't speak English shit.
Scar and Murderer grabbed all the cash on the table while me, Tank, and Marty kept our guns locked on them. I was scared, but not as scared as I thought I'd be. I had seen this in so many flicks, it didn't seem real. I was okay till Scar seemed to push it.
In the fucking safe. Have him open it. Sad sack. Keep the gun on him.
I am! It's on him! Seconds seemed forever. I wanted out of there more than anything. I was okay till one of them reached under the table and... There was a cloud of smoke. I shot back as I ran out. I didn't see if I hit anyone, but then I looked back and saw Asian bodies on the floor. Tank was hit. Scar helped him get up the stairs. He was hit in the shoulder, and from what I've seen on TV, I knew that wasn't life-threatening. But he sure as shit didn't look good. We came upon Jimmy and his cousin still knocked out. Marty raised his gun and blew a hole in the guy's head, waking up Jimmy. He then put the gun to Jimmy's head. No, you do not do that.
He knows too much.
In a move I never imagined, I put a gun to him. The mess I made sure as shit wasn't going to get my friend killed.
You fucked up big time, Chachi.
Scar put his gun on me. We were in a Mexican standoff. When we heard the sirens, we knew we had to settle this later. We put our guns down and scooted down the alley to our getaway car.
He's bleeding! What happened? Man, this is a brand new car! Can you hold him out the window?
I felt bad Willard's car would need an expensive cleaning, but Marco said Willard only needed to do that one deed. Could have been worse for him, but we still had to get out of there. We piled in.
This guy can drive? You sure?
I just drive. You take too long, I am gone. I give you a 5-minute window. You do what you got to do. After that, I am gone.
Willard drove like a demon. He was kicking ass, and I was impressed.
You've driven Getaway before?
I have it memorized. It was a long shot, but my agent got me in. Damn, I never get to do a gritty drama.
Tell me about it.
You would have so much better than Ryan Gosling. It's almost worth getting killed to meet you, sir.
We stopped by Dolly's. The crew cleaned Willard's car. Marco let him go. Willard was free.
Thanks, Marco. I mean, can't you let Fred go too? He was pretty amazing back there.
Yeah, you better not push it. Any warm body can hold a gun out. He's far from being off.
And so I was, a sometimes employed character actor looking for work while indebted to the mob, waiting for my next obligation, which came in a voicemail the next day.
Oh, killed the little Chinese guy. He knows too much.